Yeah, I just looked at this thing on YouTube, but it's on TikTok. I ain't got no TikTok. People got me on TikTok using my identity and stuff, but I ain't got no TikTok. But anyway, this dude was on there. He said, "What y'all out here talking to the trees for?" Cause they showing people touching the trees touching them and stuff. It's simple, man. It's simple, bro. If you read the Bible, before you even start reading the Bible and getting into the Bible, go out there and talk to nature. Go out there and be with nature. First and foremost, you gotta decode also. You gotta realize God made nature. Everything God created the earth. Nature is the earth. So it's like, it's, the dude had me tripping. It's like frequencies, dog. It's like you trying to, when 2020 got here, a lot of major arcana, go to the tarot readings if you watch tarot, and go watch them in 2017, 18, 2020, 21, and 22. Well, half of 22, the first part of 22. And you'll see how it talks about how a lot of major arcanas came to Earth. That's because, I don't know why they came to Earth, but I know one of the reasons is the chosen ones, to train the chosen ones. And most of the chosen ones is in a situation like I'm in. Y'all see how that sun done told me up. Most of the chosen one is in a situation, it did good, it's doing good though. Most of the chosen one is in a situation like I'm in. But it said, I'm finna show y'all another trick. You go out there, you ain't never really dealt with the Bible like that. Go out there and deal with nature. Nature really won't deal with you. Go in the house, read your Bible, pray, meditate. And do that for about 3 days. Pray, go out there and deal with nature first. And see if nature responds to it. It probably won't. Then go meditate, pray, and read your Bible. Some people born have good frequencies, but some of us gotta wake it up and just read it. It's elevating, y'all. We waking up. Everybody waking up. It's time to wake up. It's time to go home, bro. You either gonna go home or you gonna stay. You gonna, wherever. I'm tired of telling folks they're going to hell. You either gonna elevate or you gonna go home though. I mean, you either gonna go home, I do, but I don't want to talk about it no more. But, so the trees, everything, the dog, it started with the goats. Go back on 2020, you'll see the goats going around in circles. Then all of a sudden, prisoners had to do that. It's like we was automatically going, everybody started, the prisoner got to the jail anyway. In jail, you can't exercise nothing like that. You gotta walk around. When you wanna walk around, you just walk around the table. Same direction. You walk, you gotta turn left. Every time you walk, you gotta turn left. And that's what them goats did. They were turning everything. They sign, warning, whatever you wanna call it, man. Get right, get ready for God. But I'm finna prove to you how the Bible and nature goes into perfect synchronicity with each other. I'm gonna show y'all how to put them both together. And then you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I get it now. As you elevating in frequency. Let me tell y'all something out there. When God walked, when Jesus walked, the grass go where he go. I don't know that. I had a friend that had a near-death experience. And I just know from my own experience that when you vibrating high, the grass and the trees will do what you do. But I had a friend that died, and he came back to life. And he told me his whole story when he came back. I knew he was telling the truth. I was in church then. I was doing music for the church then. And he said every time Jesus walked, the grass would follow him. Everywhere he go. That's true. I know that's true now, just from vibrating high. So go in there and read. Go outside first. Go to nature. That's why I feel for some of y'all that's in these cities. Ain't no nature around. That was a setup from hell anyway. That's why I said, everybody be talking junk to me, and you get your nice house. You can't eat concrete. You can't eat concrete. Your house look good. They give you. I know. I used to deal with I used to be a real estate. Well, my ex-wife was a real estate agent. I know. They give you this big nice house, and they give you something. They give you a farm. They give you a garden to plant your garden about this big. So you plant right there. You put on your porch, your back balcony. They got it's a yard out there. You better not plant on it. And they got this little patio right there, and something like this side right here. You put your food in. You done paid $5 million for something like that. Man, you crazy. Y'all, this is the time. This is 5D. This is what 5D look like. Ain't no more the 3D fading out. Y'all gonna fade out with it if you ain't elevating. If you a melanated being, I mean, it could be for anybody. Melanin is in all of us, you ask me. But if you a melanated being, you know, you black, you better get used to seeing all kind of crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Birds coming up to you and all that. Like, that same video showed this girl with a certain bird flying around. That's true though. Regular birds won't come up to me like that, but crows and buzzards and all that. Eagles will. And big ones. I don't know about letting them get their claws in my shoulder. But they will. I ain't fond of them though, 'cause they be trying to run off with my cats, my kitten. You know, they grab a kitten and fly in the air. I had to catch one on one time. He grabbed my little Fluffy. I had a cat, I love Fluffy. And I had to grab, I had to put my cat down. But oh, Fluffy was, oh y'all would have had to see it. But that's what we living in, y'all. Ain't no act crazy wake up time. Y'all better wake up, bro. Ain't no money, ain't nothing. It's just irrelevant at the moment. It's irrelevant. What can you do with money you ain't already done with money? God don't believe in cycles neither. God don't want us to stand still neither, no. And if something been going on for too long, it's time to stop it. Everybody been chasing that money for so long, they sacrifice people like Jesus Christ. Man, it gotta stop. So people coming alive, people waking up. What's better than money? Waking up. Waking up, man, you can talk to air, you can talk to tree, you can talk to nature. You can talk to nature. Let evolution be, man. Let evolution do it. I know what you're saying. You're saying tree, you ain't decoding that right though. Trees, that can be anything. A tree can be your family tree, not like genealogy. I'm talking about like finding your family, your tree. Or it could be genealogy, but it could be anything. It just depends on, I don't even know what scripture you read. I have to read it myself, but you gotta look at that. A tree can be you. You know, a tree can, you know what I'm saying? Like that Bible, let's say the Bible, I can't really remember how many pages. Let me see. Okay, let's say it's 1,200 pages in the Bible. Well, you time that by 2 when you decode it, because that's what it is. You know, when you read something, it's saying a tree. A tree can be, ain't no can be, is, well, it just depends on what chapter you read, so it can be. A tree can be, okay, let's say I was getting attacked by my family I was born with. I'm trying to find my family tree to help me out of the situation. All right, in layman terms, I guess you could say South Node, North Node, but it's a lot deeper than that. It's soul tribe, soulmates, twin flames, and twins. That's your tree. Your tree. So you finding your tree. That's your tree right there. Y'all are a tree. And that's y'all limbs. They limbs of your tree. They limbs of your tree. I'm hearing them drums again. I think that means elevation. I'll get up out of here. I meant to tell y'all yesterday that I'm starting to hear them drums again. I ain't heard them drums since I started singing, which was about 4 years ago. I'm hearing them again. It's faint, but I'm hearing them again. This chair, they got all these gadgets in this chair. I hate this chair, man. I'll be glad when I get me, I need to get some money and get another bed. I'm gonna go get my own bed this time. But now back to the trees. So it's your tree. Your soulmate twin. Okay, so what happened? I called him out. Let's say a trumpet call. Okay, I'm calling for my angels to help me. They attacking, they're killing me. The hell, they jump on the damn opposing side because the relic's backwards. They don't know no better. Somebody stole the hat. Somebody stole the hat from me and turned all the relics against me. Okay, then it's gonna warp the energy. The energy became warped. Okay, now that right there, if they did that to me, they got me in a box. They got me in a box / dome, and then they buried it. And if they did it to me, they did it to everybody else that's probably chosen. Okay, now we finna really see some mystic stuff happen, some majestic stuff happen now. So so what that means? That means that, okay, they got 9 times 10. Let's say this is just guessing. All the chosen one got a hat. This hat comes with inheritance. Somebody stole the inheritance and gave it to the wrong person. You can't do that. You can't do that, like I said, because they could be high priests and high priests. 9 times 10, they are. Okay. You stole the hat, you stole that energy and gave it to somebody. And you stole all them, you probably locked up. Okay, you done kidnapped some high priests and high priestess. And this little thing that everybody got going on when you put people in boxes, I remember reading up something about it, but you ain't supposed to even think about putting no high priests or high priestess in there. If I ain't mistaken, y'all did all high priestess this time, high priest or something. Chosen. 144,000 to be exact. Okay, oh, you done played God. It's over. You ain't got to worry about playing your God card no more because you done played it. So now it's up. Now it's on. It's on. Now it's on. Now it's on. So you call your people. You call your help, beacon, the bat signal. Help me, please. Please help me. They come over there, and your family that stole everything from you. Oh, he just crazy. He no good, and he's slow, and that's why he in the house can't breathe, can't talk, and he can't work for himself. He's handicapped. Something's wrong with him. And they done gave my stuff to a pretty boy, basically, in the family. A pretty boy in the family, basically. So they gave it to the pretty boy. But the relic's gone backward. Now, these is real angels that I just called. And they joined the other side because they got the hats, the relics. They got the hat. They got whatever this thing is to control the relics. See, this shit powerful. Now, I'm telling y'all some real good, deep shit. I'm telling y'all some real good, deep shit now. It's powerful. And so they stole it. Stole the energy. So that means your lover, everybody come to you. Ain't nobody gonna come to you. Ain't nobody gonna get to you. They're gonna go to that other person. Well, here's the problem with that is, them chosen. God chosen ones are built inside out. So whatever came with them chosen, relics, hats, or whatever came with them chosen, your best bet was to let them keep it. Or it would dry rot and decompose everything around you. It'll literally remodify the whole neighborhood. It would literally restructure the whole county, the whole country. It would literally break you in half just so God can show you ain't God and it's God. That's what's going on. That's why them go look at the cars. All them high O'Connors came. You can't say you don't believe in cars when you looking at, let's say you're looking at 25 car readers and none of them are affiliated with each other. None of them. They're across the world. Well, I say 10 car readers. None of them affiliated with each other. None of them. But they got the same readings. Oh, no, that's real. That's conduit power. So them cars, they here. Them High O'Connors is here. What is High O'Connors? Jesus, God, Michael, the Archangel, Satan, everybody. Whoever you can think of is powerful. You know what I'm saying? They here. Seraphim, so whatever you call, seraphim, all of them. They here. Justice, karma, they here. Y'all done attacked them chosen. They done told y'all not to. They got, like for me, I'm a male. They got a whole bunch of females to attack me. And if it's a female chosen, they got a whole bunch of males to attack them. Look at that. Always something in my head. But yeah. So everything panning and going clockwise. God is reconstruction and everything. If you can talk to trees, you talk to them trees. It's better than talking to these humans right now. I prefer for you to talk to God. But I'm showing you, if you go read your Bible, first you go out there to nature. Nature ain't gonna listen to you. All right, now go and pray and meditate. And that's raising your frequency. You pray. You pray. You give God your words. You talk to God. You give God some attention. Boom. All right, now you go to meditate. You meditating. You silencing your mind. Okay, now you silencing your mind. It ain't like sleep. Sleep ain't like meditation. That's the problem. Sleep ain't like meditation. When you meditate, you hanging yourself up. You ain't nothing but a program. You ain't nothing but a robot, basically. You are the robot that the people on Earth that's making robots wish that they robots can be. So you gotta plug your stuff up, because the real you is your spirit and your soul inside of you. Okay? That's how that works. So you plug in, when you meditate, you finally meditate. Some of y'all don't even know how to meditate. You probably ain't got a clue. You think you meditating, but when you really meditating, you're gonna really hang yourself up. You're gonna hang yourself up, relax. Boom. When you relax, you shutting down your body. Your body is resting. It's really resting now. And that's raising your frequency. That's raising your kundalini. What is the kundalini? The kundalini, I'm telling y'all how you can feel the kundalini. Now watch this, watch this, watch this. This is gonna be for the females that should have came, wish it would have came. I told you if you would have came, I would have told you how to do this, and you would have started a business, your own doctor business to do this. But I'm finna start putting this out so all y'all can hear it, so everybody can fight for it. But when the kundalini kick in, I'm gonna show you how the kundalini feel like a whole bunch of tingly things, and you feel wherever you start. Me, I start from the root to the feet, from my feet up to my chakras, all my chakras. Boom. Now let me show you how I feel though, how I really feel, how I feel real good. When it get up to your sacral chakra, your root chakra, you gonna feel it as in when you sleeping with, as in when you I don't even want to say that, but you gonna feel it. It's gonna feel like something in your spine, in your lower spine, in your root chakra. It's gonna feel like something gonna go like this. You feel it in your intestines and all that, in your testicles and everything. You're gonna feel something like that. Same thing for women, but whatever. I don't want to get into all that part stuff. But you know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel it. It's gonna do like this. That's when you really raising that's when it's starting to, okay, now you finna get to the kundalini. Now you done figured out how to raise it from your feet to your knees to your hip. When you get to your hip, it's gonna stay in that energy. You're gonna meditate in that void and that energy for a little bit. It's gonna be a lot long. Like for me, I can't compare y'all to me, because I could do it in a few minutes now, 7 minutes top probably. But it used to take me 4, 5, 6 hours to get to all this. But it's gonna get to the hip, and the kundalini gonna start going into the hips and stuff, all over the hip, until it finally, you gotta focus on your root chakra. You gotta picture your root chakra, that red chakra, and you're gonna feel it hit. Boom, it's gonna feel like something like a snake or something in your lower spine. You're gonna feel it. Everybody gonna feel it. Everybody can feel it, I'm telling you. Then you're gonna raise that on up, and you're gonna wake up. You're gonna activate all the rest of your chakras. You're gonna line up all the rest of your chakras. And then boom, you're gonna start doing it. Your whole body gonna start doing that. And then you're gonna go outside them damn trees, gonna listen to you. That's proof. Now we ain't gotta disrespect nature no more. God made nature. God made the stars. Y'all ain't reading the Bible right. That's why I told them. That was one thing I told the Vatican, whoever created the Bible. That's one part they should have fixed, because somebody did something right there that was thrown all the way off. Because how can that be of the devil? We need the stars, we need the moon, we need the sun, we need the earth, we need the greens, we need the grass, we need the trees. And trees is how we breathe. When you exhale, when trees inhale, you exhale. When trees blow, boom, you breathe. Y'all, we all in perfect synchronicity to each other. Go study blind people, they'll tell you. Quit acting crazy out there now. It's time to wake up. And once you wake up, you're going to be hurt, because you're going to realize you put all that energy in trying to get money and making people suffer, and you realize this stuff is real. And because the reason why a lot of us do this stuff, because we really truly don't believe in God. Let's just be honest. I do. I do. But I'm just saying, the reason why a lot of us move the way we do, preachers, don't matter if you're religious, don't matter if you're a church person, don't matter spiritual, don't matter none of you. Some of us done went so long with this program stuff, we lost God a long time ago. I got the goodies. I'm finna start bringing it up, because I don't think nobody coming anyway. I don't think they can come, because we chose them. And if anything, Put it like this. 9 times out of 10, a lover for a chosen one is in a bottle. We all are in bottles. And until we pass these tests, these analysis and all that stuff, because I can feel it, with what they expecting out of me, I feel it with just a verbal conversation. A sentence. Y'all, everybody ain't like that though. Mine is. That's why I had to get understanding out of it, and that's what hurt me so bad. That's why I get so upset. And I don't get upset with the people and none of y'all out here. It's just me and my father trying to talk about it, trying to get me to understand what's really going on. And I gotta play that role. But that's how it go though, y'all. I'm telling y'all, just try it. You gotta try it. Don't sit there and say, I'm not gonna try it, because the devil, you already in the devil. The devil already got you. You already probably working for the devil. You probably supporting the people who put us in these boxes. You already, your soul, your heart probably already seared. So you better go find God. If you can't talk to nature and the water and all that, and you can't read that Bible, and you don't really get that Bible like you should get that Bible, your heart's seared. And you out here sleeping around doing this, partying like a rock star, and you ain't got a conscience of what you doing to people. I know, because the devil know more about the Bible than we do. Some of us do. Now, facts. But yeah, that's how it go. And I'm going to continue this discussion about meditation, because I want y'all to start meditating, because if I can get y'all to meditate properly, you'll quit attacking me. You'll know how vitally important it is, because you're going to start to feel these high arcana. You're going to realize the energy in these certain individual people and that we come across, and why they get away with certain things, and why you feel this and that and feel this and that. It's energy. It's certain energy and frequency that we not resonating on. But y'all ain't resonating on. I'm resonating on it. And you get what I'm saying? You got to understand these frequencies. Once you understand these frequencies, then you can get your ass hooked up to these pipelines. Till then, ain't nobody letting you get to that pipeline. You out here killing folk for $1, and you don't know, you'll lose your mind without $1. Go home and beat your wife, or beat the husband, beat the kid and everybody, because they broke. It don't. You got a long way to go. You got a long way to go. They ain't letting you get to that pipeline. You coming there beating up all of us. You'll beat up the ones that's on the pipeline. And Debbie, I'm tired of hearing you about you and my energy. I'm glad my ancestors own you. They own you. Somebody named Debbie and Nancy out there. They own y'all. They own y'all. Yo, good luck. But anyway, like I said, now I just showed y'all the perfect way of doing it. Don't sit out here and giggle. Ain't nobody laughing at nobody no more. We laughing. We wondering why y'all laughing. This ain't no laughing moment, man. This is real serious right now. The earth trying to tell us something. There's some major arcanas here, spirits all around us. I'm telling you, the best way I can explain it is that darn show that Sam and Dean had on Supernatural when they called death to the land. And they couldn't see nothing. They were wondering why everything was looking dried up. And the dude told them why. That's as real as it get right there. And they had glasses or got a tattoo or something they could see. It was death everywhere. It was dead everywhere. People were everywhere. Ghosts, spirits was everywhere. Everywhere. That's how it is now. That's what's going on right now. Because somebody woke up, something really did wake up. Y'all, I can't explain that on here. But something really woke up when they did this inherited thing one more time. You gonna keep trying to do it. But see what happened was God put something right there in the middle of it, boom. And it's a sound that the earth makes, that higher vibrational people, 1% and wealthy people know about, and people like myself. It's a sound that the earth makes. Even you obviously, even you conduits don't even notice it. Because if you did, you wouldn't have been jumping on the wrong side for $1. And it made that noise when they started attacking us for the inheritance. Because we wasn't the ones to attack, and that's why God said, I'm the last one.